I want to address something right now that's going around like a virus all over the world right now, and it's being spread by our politicians, and I want to address this because in order for you to go out there and have massive success in sales, you got to have your head right? You got to have your head in the game. And what's going on with our politicians right now is they're like, you know what? It's this group's fault that you are not having success, right? They're saying it's the rich people's fault that you're not having success. And then you get the other group that's saying, well, no, it's the poor people's fault that all you people aren't having success. Or it's the minorities' fault, right? It's all these Mexicans, or it's all these black people, or whatever it may be. And they're sitting there and they're pitting all kinds of different classes and all kinds of races against each other. And it's a bunch of BS, because what the real truth is these political leaders who have been lifetime politicians, right, are failing to take responsibility for the things that happened while they were in office, right? And what they also do is they disempower people. They say, you know what? If you vote for me, I'm gonna fix everything for you. I'm gonna give you free this, free that, or we're gonna take this group of people, we're gonna punish them, right? Or we're gonna get rid of this and make all these other people suffer, whatever it may be. And you know what? What they're doing is they're perpetuating this belief system that everything is outside your control and they can fix it. You know, that is the biggest bunch of BS ever. You know, they say that, oh, all rich people just keep it to themselves or whatever. That's another big bunch of BS. The fact of the matter is, and these are hardcore facts, in the US right now, 80% of the millionaires in the US are self-made. Worldwide, the billionaires, about 80%, just under 80% of the billionaires in the world right now are also self-made. You have control. You have the power to go out there and take things to the next level. You know, in the book 59 Seconds, they talk about people who go out there and have successful lives, or the people who believe they can control things, right? They believe they can do things. Whereas the people who really struggle and they have a lot more pain and suffering in their life is when they try to say that everything is outside their control, right? It's the system, or it's the voodoo type of law of attraction, or whatever it may be is against me, or whatever it may be. And when you have those thoughts, it disempowers you, and it's not the truth. The fact is that we all have responsibility to go out there and take things to the next level, right? And I think we as a society and we as people have more knowledge now to go out there and take things to the next level more than ever. And we have the control as people to go out there and make massive changes through all kinds of technology and everything else that's happening. Look at a guy like Elon Musk. That guy said, you know what? We don't need to have space travel and flight all in the government's hands. I'm going to take this on. He created SpaceX. Read his book, it's great. He talks about doing this and taking on these big government agencies and doing things different, and he's done a great job with that. And he also said the same thing with solar power, right? He said, all right, I think the wave of the future and a good thing for us to do is go into solar power, and he created a great company called Solar City, right? So these are just some of the examples. Go look at Oprah, self-made. Go look at Bill Gates, self-made, right? Go look at all these billionaires out there that are self-made and millionaires that have gone on to do huge things. These guys all started from humble beginnings, right? And they didn't sit there and blame it on the system or blame it on anything else. They put their head down, they learned, they worked, they hustled, and they made things happen, right? And that is what is awesome about humans, and that's what I think makes America great, is people taking responsibility for things. And unfortunately, none of our politicians are willing to do that. None of them are taking responsibility, and they're trying to make us all victims, and they're spreading that belief around like a virus, and it's horrible. And I want to address that here and take it head on, because in order for you to be successful, you have to own it all, and I know you can own it all, and that is part of being powerful and taking things to the next level and really having success. And it's the way forward. And this is Kerry Sullivan with the KickAssSales.com tip of the day. Let's take power, let's take responsibility for our own financial futures and own it and make awesome things happen. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.